So, being a pre-med in college isn't just hard. It quite literally changes you. You're not going to be the same person that you were in high school, that you are whenever you graduate college. And honestly, it's a good thing. You start college thinking that it's going to be about grades, partying, making friends, but in reality, it hits you a lot with life lessons and lessons about people that make you grow up really fast. Whether you're starting out college in the fall or are currently in college, hello, my name is Aparna, and today I will be sharing 5 brutal truths that I learned during my pre-med journey in college. Number 1, not everyone is going to be your friend. People are going to smile in your face and talk behind your back, and they're going to gatekeep and not show up whenever it's important, and honestly, sometimes they act passive-aggressive whenever you confront them about it. It's just the harsh reality of being a pre-med nowadays, especially in American universities. But this piece of advice shouldn't discourage you from trying to find your friends, trying to find your inner circle, because as important as it is to keep your inner peace, it also is important to get out there and, put yourself out there. And number 2, putting your best foot forward will always benefit you. Whether it's a class that you don't particularly like or a job that isn't your end goal, how you show up to it certainly matters, because your professors, your mentors, your higher ups, they all see you. And although they might not remember everyone, they do remember the people that are lazy. And I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but leading with your best will always open up doors. Whenever I was in my healthcare management degree, I interned at a corporate healthcare office, but I still made sure to put my best foot forward. I tried to find mentors during my whole time there. I put my full effort into the projects that I was handed, and I made sure to network with different people and learn about the inner workings of the healthcare setting. It helped me realize in the long run that patients, they see different aspects of healthcare that we may not see in the clinical setting. This kind of mindset change had helped me stand out in that internship team. Number 3 would be to get a hobby. And I know it's a common piece of advice that's given, but it is an important one. Growing up, my parents had put me in a variety of hobby style classes. It was art, dance, singing, piano when I was younger, and maybe it's because of the early exposure, but right now it's my natural inclination to go towards those creative arts whenever I do have a free time, because not only am I good at them, I find comfort in them. And so whenever you find that hobby, whenever you find a passion outside of your career goal, you are able to find an outlet that you're able to reduce stress with. And, I think having a hobby also is a reminder that you are more than your career, you are more than your grades. You're a human with multiple passions and not just a checklist. Number 4, it is okay to change your mind, but with a caveat. You might reach a point in your college career where you're questioning if this is really what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I know a lot of people have been in your shoes, and it's okay. Especially whenever you reach that weed out course, okay? If that happens, listen to it, sit with it, and don't think of yourself as a failure for wanting to pivot if that's exactly what you want to do. Know there's a difference between being tired and actually wanting to change your career course. I know I encountered a lot of people whenever I was in college. I was a part of this club called Molding Doctors, and some of those people, they're not doctors because they changed their mind, and that's completely okay. They realize that it's not the path for them, and I know I changed my path in the middle of college as well whenever I went to healthcare management. And now here I am back wanting to be a doctor, I don't exactly regret it, because I was able to see multiple areas and multiple avenues of healthcare and the multiple avenues that patients go through whenever they do get care. To end on a positive note, number 5 would be to realize that nature is your best friend. I think it was also during COVID-19 whenever I realized that I love plants and I love gardening. I saw this one video of a guy creating a terrarium from stuff in his backyard, and I recreated it. That terrarium lasted for a year. and my little snail friends were so happy in there. And I grew up in a South Indian household where my parents grew up with more nature than people, honestly, in their environment. And so, nature is a big part of our culture. Coming back to the point, nature doesn't really have to just be, plants and gardening. It can just be spending 20 to 30 minutes outside in the sun just to get that critical vitamin D. I also learned during college that I love hiking. We went to the Grand Canyon, and it was during, I think it was like melting from the winter. And so we went on a really icy trail in the middle of the Grand Canyon, and I almost slipped 5 billion times, but I realized that I love hiking. And although it was a very humbling experience, it kind of motivated me to get better at it. So I'm living my granola girl dreams. College as a pre-med is a lot. It's the tough years before the tougher years, and it can be life-changing in a positive way. So to all of you younglings out there that think you're alone, you're not. You're quite literally about to enter into a whole world where almost everyone is in your same shoes. Go out there, smile at a stranger, make a friend, and your assignment for this week is to comment down below what your hobby is and how you find peace in the midst of chaos. See you on the next one.